You were chosen because old stories say you will get rich, and that's what this movie is about. This has a lot of strong links. Prepare your popcorn and let's start. Hi everyone, I hope you're all having a great day. The extra piece costs about $2.75. The price doesn't bother me. What happened in the past set the price, so I would think about what might happen in the future. It will happen again soon. Let's check out what it has to do with XRP and Ripple. Why we will help, and why it was chosen. Does the Bible talk about a world government and a world currency at the end of the world? That's what the title says. Come on down. So when the Apostle John sees the end of the world, he sees the Antichrist, who we now know as the beast with 7 heads and 10 horns, rising from the water. This vision is similar to Daniel's, so we can say that the beast will start some kind of world government based on what we read. There is going to be one main method, okay? The system will be in one place. This seems to have something to do with open banking. That doesn't make sense at all. As soon as the beast is in charge, the Antichrist will take over, and the power behind him will move to do the same. Okay? You need to run a business to run people. The idea that blockchain technology could help people is funny. But just in case you guys didn't know, a blockchain runs everything. It was found and tracked. The power concentration will be even worse if we add CBDCs to this right away, to sell and buy. No matter how big or small, rich or poor, free or a slave, everyone will have to get a mark on their face or right hand. You want to live, so everyone will get it. Research into chips that work with Ripple is being paid for by the U.S. Navy. We're going to add something, but this isn't even the crazy part. That's going to stay very deep here. In an interview, Catherine Fitz said that the U.S. Navy hired a Danish tech company a year ago to make a mic chip that could be implanted and connect to the Ripple blockchain. This is what she says right now. That's really cool. Now that I've said that, let me just say that I had a great time in Denmark a year ago. I was interested in what was going on in Denmark. A tech company in Denmark was getting paid by the U.S. Navy, that they could make a chip that, when put inside a person, would work with Ripple. A Danish tech company was then asked by the U.S. Navy to help them figure out how to use Ripple's technology with people. I mean, that doesn't make sense to me. This idea might have more to it than meets the eye. It's also not just any chip. That's the way it looks. I think she meant XRP, even though Ripple is a coin. Banks run Ripple, which is the parent company of XRP. It is setting the stage for this new era. The American elite has paid a lot of attention to this one. That's what I believe. The U.S. Navy pays a Danish tech company to make a chip that can be put in a person and connect to Ripple. That's right. That's why you guys will get rich. But why? Okay. It's possible for power to be controlled even faster if you have money in XRP. I'm not kidding. This is why banks will eventually go away. How quickly they do things. There are a lot of banks in the world, and they have been slowly going out of business over time, right? It will happen again and again because the powerful people want to keep everything in one place. There will be bank runs on top of bank. Failures. The big banks are the only ones that will be able to stay in business. They will start offering. There is already a world government. You didn't know that? By the way, it's all from banks. More power is being centralized more quickly, and as each decade has passed, things have gotten faster. A world army, a world government, a world currency, and a world central bank that would be in charge of all money would be set up. It would be like a military police state. I think it is. As they had said would happen, Ripple said this would be the one currency that would rule them all. The only goal is to make XRP the world's most important cryptocurrency. Wow, what a reserve. The backup digital money, the reserve currency. It's possible that the USD and XRP will be mixed up, okay? One coin will control them all, so that this can happen. Doesn't it seem odd? It's not too crazy yet, but it will be soon. There are big names that want to improve Bitcoin. The company OpenCoin released its own digital currency today. It's called Ripple, and it comes with tools for making deals with other currencies like Bitcoin. It looks like things could change now. The company says it has caught early, well-known venture capital firms like Lightseed Ventures and Anderson. Horowitz put money into the company, but they didn't say how much. When Microsoft bought Skype, the company's reportedly made over $100 million. The early stage wing has also given money to OpenCoin. Check it out. David Thiel, who helped start PayPal, owns Founders Fund, a startup capital firm. Write that down now. Peter Thiel had ties to OpenCoin, which is now called Ripple and owns XRP. From this short CV, we'll talk about Peter Thiel. A lot of cash for brand new tech. He will talk about the Antichrist in 4 parts at the Commonwealth Club in San Francisco on September 15th. We knew what to say ahead of time. There was nothing else we needed to see. Now you understand why XRP was chosen. What makes you think? It will make you so rich it was promised before. Okay, good job. You now have an award or a ticket to call the end times. Important. This ticket it works for all 4 shows. Monday, September 15th, September 22nd, September 29th, and October 6th. No one else can have your ticket or get your money back. We'd like to invite you to a series of 4 talks. In the Bible, Peter Thiel talks about the Antichrist. Peter runs a tech company and invests in startups. He has written and spoken a lot about how his Christian faith affects how he sees the world. Tech and science will be the main topics of his talk, but he will also talk about religion, history, books, movies, and politics of the Antichrist. Some religious ideas Peter will talk about are, these talks will not be written down. Tickets are only good for the whole 4-part show. That wasn't written down, though. I wish they had caught the guys on tape. Because I was interested and wanted to know more, I was sure they would film it. Okay. Also, pay attention to what he says here. Oh, okay. But he's going to be... I'm sorry. Wait there. We're going to talk about you soon. He will first talk about the beast, though. Okay. We also know that he has something to do with XRP. Okay? Early on, he put money into OpenCoin, which is now Ripple. He says that blockchain tokenization will happen and that the internet will be worth what? It was in 1999. Pay attention to this. A wide range of money, from digital dollars and other government-backed money to private currencies only. I believe the main idea behind private money and private cash is that money can't be traded. Don't give up worth for something the government says is valuable. Instead, trade one value for another. And when the government says something is valuable, that's when the tricks and leaky domain come in. Like the game of dancing chairs, someone gets pulled out every once in a while, and you picture yourself with a dollar bill that's worth a little less now, and you would have used some kind of trading system to trade something valuable for something else valuable. That clearly has a lot of trade costs. These fees go down when you do business online, and I believe the most likely model is one with other types of very liquid financial goods. I would use something like an SP 500 tracker